Hi guys, back with another quick video on some action figures. Got a Bruce Lee action figure today. Now, the interesting thing about this, it says it's a Bandai Figuarts one, but this was actually ordered from Wish.com, and I'm always a bit dubious when I get stuff from Wish.com because I have had things from there that have not been, let's just say, totally legit or kosher. Especially at the price. This was only like I think not even that much. I can't remember exactly, but let's have a quick look and see what we've got inside. I mean, from first glance, it all looks really quite nice actually. You know, that you can see a little bit of the figure in there in his distinct yellow outfit, and you've got on the reverse here some of the different poses that you can probably get. So it looks like we've got a few heads, some accessories inside, like some nunchucks and a cane. There's some different writing. The writing actually, you know, sometimes on these fake, if you get fake stuff, the writing can actually a bit, you can normally tell it's not very clear, but this actually looks really clear in all the sort of printing that's on the box. You can see here it's got some kind of writing. The grammar's a bit dubious on that, but that could be just where it's made. So let's have a look at what we actually get inside here. So I have actually already just cut this piece here so we can get into the box. Some different kind of labeling on there, so that's pretty cool. So let's have a look in here inside what we actually get. Okay, something's fell out. Let's just have a look at that first of all. So it looks like we've got some kind of instruction leaflet, and there is some English on there. I'm not sure if it's got full English inside. So it looks like we've got just some instructions, yeah, about how to detach the head and about the weapons and the hands, because obviously they are different. Nothing inside. So yeah, this is the extent of the leaflet that we're getting with this particular product. So that's good. Let's have a look at the actual figure itself. So it's got, I wonder if this just comes off like that. Let's have a look. Let's try and just get this off the top here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we can have a better look at it. Yeah, so we've got the main figure. I mean, I really like the Bruce Lee in his yellow outfit, and we've got some heads, 3 heads here. If you're familiar with some of the films, you'll certainly recognise some of these faces, some of the iconic faces, like the one where he's asking questions, the one where he's sort of in action pose. Pondering pose. I'm not quite sure whether that's sort of kind of quirky face, and different hands depending on how you want it. Some of them have got the there for the weapons, so we've got a nunchuck here. Just interested to see if this actually retains its shape. Yeah, it does. This retains its shape as a if you want it for a pose that you can do with him with it bent versus straight nunchucks, because there are different poses you can do. We've got like a standing plate here, kind of standard stuff. There's something stuck on the back as well. Everything's falling out, and we've got the stand here. So let's put him together, and we'll do some poses with this guy. Okay, so before we actually do some of the poses, I've just been having a quick look at this product, and actually it's pretty shoddy. I mean, this arm practically doesn't even stay in, right? It's just falling out, and you can see this bit here is supposed to go in here, which is fine, but if you press it down, it's still pretty loose, just falls out. So that bit's really quite bad. So if you want to do some posing with this figure, it's going to be a real problem. This literally you can just pull this out. Look at this. So that is, I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen like that. It should be more firm and secure. You know, you can just kind of plug it in and press it, but the fact is that this is just, look at this, it's just falling apart, this product. So I think the more I'm playing around with it, this probably is some knockoff or fake version. Obviously I can't be sure, but if it was a totally legit product, I would expect it not to literally just fall apart outside of the box, which is what this figure did. Look at the head, just literally comes off just like that. Literally, the fitting is not even so good. So trying to put that back on, you know, it will stay on, but literally just one little touch and it's going to fall off. So the product itself, I can see why it was only a few quid from the retailer, Wish.com there. Look, I'm not even pulling that just literally just falls off. So I'll try my best trying to do some poses with this guy if he doesn't, you know, if I can keep him mobile long enough. So let's see what happens. Yeah, I mean, the more and more I play with this, I mean, it's just, I mean, look at this, right? These things that the attachments don't even fit properly. They are very poor quality. They don't really line up properly either. I mean, if you pull it out, sometimes it comes out from the wrong end, and you have to sort of hold it in and do it that way. So I mean, the more and more I just try and do the basic things with this, I'm pretty convinced this is not an authentic item. I mean, I keep saying I'm going to try and get this to put some figures, but it's actually quite difficult just to keep the bits on at the moment. So, you know, third time lucky. Let's try again. All right, so I've got just about this pose, which is what I'm trying to recreate here is this one on the top right here. This one is probably the closest I'm going to try and go for at the moment. Even that was even that was actually quite difficult, with his arms falling off, his hand falling off, his head constantly falling off. So yeah, I mean, not impressed with this. I mean, I'll probably just stick it somewhere where I can just have him in one position without him collapsing every 5 seconds. But yeah, I guess this is what you get when you order stuff for a few quid from Wish.com, and you know, hoping that it was authentic. I guess it was too much of a wish, because there's no way this could be I just don't see how this could be authentic with the quality of the figure. I mean, you know, the more you look at it, the more you fiddle around with the articulation, bits just fall off, or they don't line up, or you like this trying to get the leg like that is practically impossible. I've tried it, unless you want to really make him look like he's got limbs that are just not realistic, when really you should be able to do that quite easy if it was a straight out of the box kind of figure. But trying to do that, I mean, you know, trying to get his leg up like that, look, that's about as high as it will go. You could fiddle around with it like this, but then it kind of gets a bit tricky, and he looks at there, see, just kind of falls apart as well. So yeah, well, yeah, there you go. So if you want a Bruce Lee figure from Wish.com for a few quid, this is the kind of thing you'll get. I mean, it's livable, but really not. If you got it for kids or anyone, there's no way you could play with this. You could probably get 1 or 2 good poses and put it on a shelf somewhere. I mean, even if you look at the trainers and things, you know, they don't really work. The articulation doesn't really work. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is not an authentic figure from Bandai, but who knows, right? I'm not an expert on these things, but here you go. If you're a Bruce Lee fan and want to get it, don't get it from Wish.com.